Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're tackling something I know keeps a lot of sales leaders up at night.
Oh, yeah.
Recruitment.
Big one.
And seriously, a bad sales hire can cost a company, what, like tens of thousands of dollars?
At least, yeah, it's a big investment.
So that's why we're diving into this piece from the Sales Experts.
Absolutely.
6 critical sales recruitment blunders to avoid.
Such a good article.
You're going to unpack the highlights, give you some actionable takeaways,
Love it.
sharpen that hiring game.
So important.
Yeah, so many companies fall into these traps.
It's true.
And the first one they call out really resonated with me.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about clarity
Okay.
or a lack of it.
Mm-hmm.
They emphasize that having a crystal clear vision of what you want from a salesperson before you even start
the job description even.
Yeah, exactly.
Super important.
That's essential.
It's like building a house without a blueprint, right?
Right, that's good.
You just start putting up walls and...
Yeah, you might end up with something, but it's probably not.
Yeah.
Not what you wanted.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Defining that role's purpose.
Yes.
Are you looking for someone to hunt for new clients?
Right.
Manage existing accounts or...
Wear multiple hats.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need that.
I know in the past I've been guilty of just rushing into the hiring process without really thinking through those things.
It happens.
But when you have that clarity up front,
Oh, yeah.
you attract the right candidates, ask the right question.
Exact.
Make a better hire.
That's it. That's the key.
Okay, so we got our blueprint.
All right.
We know what we're looking for.
Okay.
Then comes the next hurdle, not being swayed by charisma over substance. Ooh, big one. The sales experts warn against mistaking a smooth talker for a true sales professional.
Yeah, you can't just be,
They're charming, they're great in the interview, but...
can they close?
Yeah.
That's the question, right?
Exactly.
That's where a structured evaluation process comes in.
Yeah.
Multiple interviewers' assessments, even mock sales calls, get them on the phones. Yeah, I found those role-playing exercises in the interview process to be like
game changer.
total game changer.
You see how they think on their feet?
Totally.
How they handle objections?
Mhm.
Their rapport?
That's great.
You want to go beyond the surface?
Absolutely.
See those selling abilities?
Yeah. Do they ask good questions?
Right? Are they listening?
Do they tailor the pitch?
To the customer.
Yes. Exactly.
These are the qualities that...
Drive sales success.
That's it.
Okay, next point. This one I think we're all a little guilty of. Overvaluing first impressions.
Oh, yeah.
The sales experts remind us that some of the best salespeople are incredible listeners.
Yes.
Not just the ones who...
Eliminate the conversation.
Right.
Right.
You don't need to hear them talk all the time.
Yeah.
It's different personalities.
Yeah.
Strengths contribute to the team.
You could have a team full of extroverts.
Yeah. And sometimes what you really need is...
that person who just...
builds trust, rapport, active listening. Yeah, you don't want a team of clones.
No. You need that diversity,
Okay,
skills and personalities.
It's a team.
Yes.
Not just filling a position.
What are the dynamics?
Yeah, what are the gaps?
What do we need?
All right, let's talk about something we're all probably guilty of.
Oh, here we go.
Putting too much emphasis on the CV.
Oh, the resume.
You see the impressive names, the big numbers.
And we're wowed.
Wow.
It's shiny.
But the sales experts caution against taking those at face value.
Yeah. Past performance is great.
It's good information.
Valuable information, but it's not a guarantee.
Especially in a different environment.
Totally different company, different market.
Yeah, how does it translate
To your
sales process, to your
target market?
Someone could thrive in a very structured corporate environment,
Right.
but then struggle in a fast-paced startup.
Agile.
Agility.
Agile.
Adaptability.
Totally. You got to be able to move.
So it's going beyond those bullet points.
Ask the questions.
Dig deep.
What were your biggest challenges?
Yeah, what are you most proud of?
What did you learn?
What did you learn?
Along the way.
You want to get a sense of their problem solving,
Their resilience.
their adaptability,
Sales is all about.
navigating challenges,
Yes.
finding creative solutions.
It's a puzzle.
It is.
You got to figure it out.
So it's understanding their mindset,
Mindset's huge.
how they approach selling, not just what they've achieved.
Exactly.
This has been eye-opening already.
Not a good stuff here.
The sales experts are really highlighting some crucial pitfalls
Yeah.
I think we've all encountered in the hiring process.
For sure.
It's all about awareness, right?
Once you know the traps,
Yeah,
you can avoid them.
for sure. And there's still more blunders to unpack.
Oh, yeah, we're just getting started.
But let's save those for part 2.
Sounds good.
Stay tuned.
Can't wait. Welcome back to our deep dive into avoiding those sales recruitment blunders
Oh, yeah.
with insights from the sales experts.
I'm ready.
We've covered some good ground.
But we got more to talk about, more mistakes.
Let's do it.
All right, so let's talk about flawed recruitment processes.
Okay.
The sales experts, they're really big on
Structure?
structure and process, and for good reason.
Yeah.
Relying on gut feelings or like unstructured interviews can lead to bad hiring decisions.
Right. Inconsistent.
Inconsistent and biased, for sure.
So what does that look like?
A systematic approach, evaluating candidates across different dimensions.
Like in practice?
Yeah. What can we actually do? Well, one thing you could do is use a sales simulation.
Okay.
You know, you give them like a challenging client objection.
Oh, they like that.
See how they handle it.
Yeah. How do they problem solve?
Exactly. What's their communication style?
Can they think on their feet?
Boom. Right there in the moment.
I love that.
It's so much better than just like hypothetical questions.
Oh, for sure.
You're actually seeing them in action.
And it shows that you're taking the process seriously.
You're not messing around.
Not at all. You've got a process.
So the sales experts also advocate for going beyond that standard interview format.
Yes.
And like incorporating peer interviews or assessments that measure specific skills.
Peer interviews are great.
Yeah.
Get insights into teamwork, collaboration.
How they actually work with people.
Exactly. And then the assessments, you can measure things like sales aptitude, communication style.
Oh, yeah. Emotional intelligence.
All that good stuff gives you data.
Data to back it up.
Supplements that interview feedback.
It's a multifaceted approach.
Yes.
Different sources.
Get all the information you can.
Make that informed decision.
It's an investment.
It is.
You want to get the best return on that investment.
Absolutely.
All right, last blunder they highlight.
Okay.
Short-sightedness.
Easy to get caught up in the moment.
So easy, just fill the gap.
Yeah, we need somebody now.
But think long-term.
Okay.
When you're hiring for sales, you're building a team for the future.
Not just filling a seat.
That's right.
Look for people with potential.
Who can grow.
Who can take on new challenges.
Maybe they'll be future leaders.
So even if they don't tick every box
yeah.
on the job description,
If they get the right attitude, the drive,
they're eager to learn.
that potential,
They could be a great long-term investment.
they could be a superstar in a few years.
What skills and qualities will be important for your sales team in the coming years?
Think about that.
Changes in the industry, your target market.
The sales process even.
Look for people who are adaptable.
We want to learn.
Growth mindset.
Love that.
Find people who align with your company's vision
Yes.
and who are excited to be on the journey.
That's a great way to put it.
It's not just about filling a vacancy.
It's about finding people who will contribute
To your success.
to the company's success.
In the long run.
Long game, baby.
Okay, so we've covered 6 blunders
We did it.
from the sales experts,
Lots of good stuff.
and we've talked about how to avoid them.
Some strategies, some tips.
Key takeaways our listeners can implement right away.
Give me the top 3.
Okay, number 1, the power of clarity.
Yes.
Define the role, its purpose, the KPIs.
Before you even start writing the job description.
It guides everything.
Every single step of the way.
From attracting the right candidates, to asking the right questions, to making that decision.
Clarity is king.
Okay, number 2, structured evaluation process.
Oh, yeah.
Go beyond the resume and the interview.
Assessments, role-playing, peer interviews.
Get data from multiple sources.
Make objective decisions.
And finally, think long-term.
Don't just fill the gap.
Find candidates who can grow, embrace new challenges, become future leaders.
Boom, future leaders.
By incorporating these insights from the sales experts.
Our friends at the Sales Experts.
Sales leaders can really improve that recruitment process.
And build those high-performing teams.
That drive growth.
Sustainable growth, long-term success.
This has been really helpful.
I'm glad.
I'm already thinking about how to apply this stuff.
That's what we like to hear.
But before we wrap up, I want to hear from you, our listeners. What are your biggest challenges when it comes to sales recruitment?
Let us know.
Head over to our website, share your thoughts.
In the comments section.
We want to hear from you.
We love hearing from you.
Stay tuned for the final part of our deep dive.
We got more coming.
We'll explore additional resources and strategies for sales recruitment success. Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive into sales recruitment.
All right.
We've been breaking down 6 critical sales recruitment blunders to avoid.
From the Sales Experts.
I'm feeling a lot more strategic about those hiring decisions.
Good, good. That's the goal.
But the journey doesn't end with the offer letter.
Oh, no.
The sales experts emphasize that onboarding and development,
Huge.
just as crucial.
Just as crucial, if not more so.
You attract all this top talent, but then,
Gotta set them up for success.
yeah, what's the point otherwise?
Right. It's like investing in a race car
Oh, I like this.
and then forgetting to put gas in it.
Yeah.
Onboarding is the fuel.
Okay.
It gives them the knowledge, tools, support.
Okay, so what does that look like?
In the sales world, clarity is key again.
Just like for it.
Expectations metrics, the sales process itself.
They got to understand the role.
Responsibilities, how they're going to be measured.
Set them up for success from day one.
Absolutely. Introduce them to the team. Make them feel welcome.
Yeah, supportive environment.
Shadowing opportunities, learn from the best.
Get them integrated quickly.
The faster they feel valued,
the faster they'll contribute.
Exactly.
And it's not just about product knowledge or techniques.
No.
It's the culture, the values.
Customer relationships, how we do things around here.
It's a holistic experience.
The whole package.
Everything they need to thrive.
In your specific sales environment.
The sales experts also talk about ongoing development.
Yes.
It's not one and done.
Never stops.
Sales landscape's always changing.
Always evolving.
So got to keep learning.
Invest in their growth.
Workshops, conferences.
Industry events.
Certifications, advanced training.
Keep those skills sharp.
And it doesn't have to be formal.
Right.
Create that culture of knowledge sharing.
Within the team.
Regular team meetings.
Share best practices.
Talk about challenges.
Learn from each other.
That peer-to-peer learning is so valuable.
It really fosters collaboration.
Real-world scenarios, successes.
They've been there. It's done it.
As we wrap up this deep dive,
okay.
What's one key piece of advice you would give to sales leaders?
Oh, good question.
Who are looking to improve their recruitment and onboarding?
Don't underestimate the power of a good process.
Okay.
Defined process, clear job description, structured interviews, robust onboarding.
Be proactive.
Yes.
Not reactive.
Invest the time up front.
It'll pay off.
Better hires, higher retention.
Ultimately, greater sales success.
That's what we're all after.
Big thanks to the sales experts.
Great, Artie.
Valuable insights into avoiding those recruitment blunders.
Yeah, we all make them.
And to our listeners, we hope you found this deep dive insightful and actionable.
We hope so.
Building a high-performing sales team.
It's a journey.
Incorporate the strategies we talked about.
Set your team up for success.
Drive your business forward.
Thanks for joining us
On the Deep Dive.